Hi guys, so I'm here with my Degrassi review, season 13, episode 13. Okay, anyways, so I thought it was really I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this, but I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was just thinking about Zoe this whole time. The show starts and Maya's singing, and, her and Miles are actually giving each other flirty looks, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, you and Zoe are supposed to be friends. Which, now that I think about it, that's actually really weird. The fact that, I know Zoe's not really her friend, but the fact that it's Zoe, Tristan, and Maya, and they all have a crush on Miles. Like, that's so weird. And, then Miss O goes up and congratulates Maya, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, what did she do to her hair? Like, I'm expecting, whatever her short black haircut is. And she has now dyed her hair to light brown with like blonde highlights, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. I don't know what I liked her black hair, but I guess the brown blonde hair fits her too, whatever. And yeah, I thought it was really sweet how Miles had asked Maya to go to an Ed Sheeran concert with him, and I was like, oh my gosh, a date. And I don't know, I was excited, but not excited, because I was like, I hope Tristan and Zoe are, like, too mad at her about it. So, yeah. And, I felt bad for Drew, because, he's in his old Grease costume, and Dallas isn't there, and, he has to cover up for him, and he's like, yeah, Dallas has the flu, and the teacher's like, he's been out for 6 days, and he's like, yep, well, it's coming out of both ends, and I'm just like, ew, TMI, like, so gross. Like, I didn't need to picture that. I didn't need to know that. Like, just, that was really gross. Side note, I really did like Allie's dress. It was so cute. If you remember, it was that, it's a cloudy print, and it's like pink, and then it's blue, and then it's white, and then it's purple, or whatever. I thought that was really cute. But, yeah. And I thought it was nice of Zoe that she wanted to help Maya with her first music video. But at the same time, I knew it was going to be like, I thought Zoe was going to do something to like, sabotage it, which she actually didn't in the end. She actually did what she said she was going to do, She just wanted to direct it, which I thought she did an okay job with. Which, you should know why I think she did an okay job. It was a good job, but it could have been different. So yeah, I was like, that's really nice of Zoe. And then I thought it was super nice of her, because she even got Maya a cute guy. Like, she doesn't like Maya, and she could have gotten her like an ugly guy, which of course Maya would have said no to, but Zoe would have insisted. But no, she actually got her a cute guy to be on the video with her, and I was just like, not bad. It's really not that bad. Then Zoe's like, oh yeah, you should totally just, like, I guess do a racy video. And Tristan's like, yeah, Lady Gaga does it, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. And I'm just like, are you hearing yourself? Like, first of all, you're my age, so you're what, 15, 16, and you want to do a music videos like Lady Gaga and Beyonce do? Like, are you out of your mind? Like, you're only 15 and 16, you can't be doing racy videos. Like, oh my gosh, that was the dumbest idea ever, and I can't believe she actually went along with it. Just, that was really stupid of her. Like, she's done dumb things, but oh my gosh, she's done dumb things before, but never this dumb. Maybe equally dumb. I don't even know, but it's just really stupid of her. Like I said, you shouldn't trust Zoe. So Maya's like, yeah, but if I don't want the video, you don't post it. And I actually thought Maya was going to say, I don't like the video, and then Zoe was going to post it anyway, and that's how this whole story was going to go. But it wasn't. Maya actually wanted her to post it, and Zoe did, and yeah. That's that. And Drew comes home, and he finds Dallas in the bed, shirtless, making out with a girl, and I'm just like, really? Like, this is what you're doing with your time? And, Dallas is just like, why don't you relax, bro? And, then he goes back to making out with the girl, and Drew's like, I'm right here. And I'm like, Drew is so mad at you. Like, oh my gosh. And then he was like, I'll see you later, Christina, or whatever he called her. And she's like, my name's Christy. I thought that was funny. I don't know. And yeah, and he was like, "Oh, sorry." Like he didn't even care. I'm just like, Dallas, you're such a mess. She didn't even look old enough though. Like I don't know if it was just me, which I don't know. I don't know if it was just me, but she didn't even look like she should be in high school. She looked like eighth grade at least or something. She looked like a freshman, and Dallas is a freaking senior. Like that's a no no. Like no, and you're and like just no. You chose a freshman looking girl to hook up with. Just no, no, because you're a senior. Like, I mean, I don't know. It just didn't look right to me. Um. So yeah, and then Allie's talking about how she really wants to go to MIT, and then Claire brings up the issue that what about Leo because he's going to TU, which is Toronto University, and Allie's just like, oh, and I mean of course I've been hearing this, Allie talking about MIT, and then Leo's talking about TU, and I'm just like, yeah, you'll be in Canada together, and I didn't even think MIT equals Massachusetts, like I didn't even think about that. But yeah, and then I'm like, she's so right. Like, Allie, you're talking about all of this, and you've already asked Leo to move from Paris to Canada with you, and then you want him to move from Canada to Massachusetts with you, like a whole nother country, because Canada, America, two different countries, yeah. And I'm just like, why didn't you think about that? I don't know. I don't know how that didn't cross your mind at some point before. But yeah, and then you see Maya's music video, which I liked, but at the same time I'm like, put some clothes on. Like you don't need to be doing all that. Like it could have just been a nice, simple video. She could have been on the bed playing her guitar or whatever, and they could have done the whole sheet scene just fully clothed, and they're actually just playing, that game you play in kindergarten where you lift up the whole blanket and then it falls down and you have to try to crawl out from under it before it comes back down on you. Yeah, it could have been like that. Like, nice and kitty-like. Not you unraveling yourself to be naked. Like, just no. And, she has on her little pink bralette and undies or whatever, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, if you were gonna do something like that, like, you shouldn't be that uncovered, for lack of a better word. I know there's a better word, I just can't think of it. But you shouldn't be that exposed as you are. Like, at least put on some, like, shorts. Like, I don't care if they're short shorts, but put on some shorts. And, just a bralette. Not a bra, a bralette, because that wasn't even a bralette, that was a bra, like, cover up yourself, like, wear something summertime like, which, would be a cute bralette and some shorts, like, still racy, I guess, if you wanted it to be, but still age appropriate, like, just, oh my gosh, and then, they have Miles watching it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, I know Miles is, I don't really know what he's feeling, but I get the sense that he's jealous because, or like, he's not exactly jealous because, the relationship's not even real, but I don't know, I just get this vibe from him, and he's like, they're like, so what do you think? And he's like, I like it, if you're into watching porn, and I'm just like, he did not just say that, I mean, it's true, but I can't believe he actually said that, and, then it goes back, the scene goes to Drew, and Drew's hitting the ball against a wall, and he almost hits Imogen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, he's really upset, because he didn't even, like, pay attention to that, and, yeah, and then, I don't know if it was just me, I mean, it was a cute outfit, but Maya's outfit, she was wearing her white sheer at the top, crop top, and high-waisted, camel-looking, loose pants. It was cute, but at the same time, I'm like, Maya doesn't really wear things like that. Like, she's been dressing, different, but I don't know. Maybe they just dress her like that because that is the trend nowadays. So, yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was a little different for her. Yeah. And I can't believe that Miles called her Oh my gosh. Miles called her a slut. And she was like, what did you just say? He was like, you heard me. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, a guy always has to call one of the girls a slut. Like, oh my. I honestly think the only girl who hasn't been called a slut on Degrassi is Claire. Yeah. I mean, the only time I guess you could call her a slut was when you can't even call her one. Like, she hasn't even done anything, I don't think, or I can't remember. But yeah, and then, you know, Maya, she sees the face range page, and, you know, everyone's calling her a slut and putting her face on other bodies. I was trying to think of a word, but I can't. And, you know, she's upset about it, and, you know, she wants Zoe to take it down, and Zoe with her manipulating talk, which isn't that manipulating to me. Like, if no means no in my mind, so I'm like, I don't see how she manipulates people, but she does it. And, you know, she convinces Maya that, you know, she should keep the video up and just ignore the haters. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, you shouldn't have made that video. Like, just no. And oh my gosh. Oh my god, okay. So, I thought Maya's video was going to be the worst part of this whole episode. And what did I say? What did I say? Like, when Leo came back to, when Leo got to Toronto, I was like, he better not hit her again. And when he did give her, like, those bruises on her wrist, I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to hit her again. I've been saying this, and I'm pretty sure everyone else has been saying this. He's going to hurt her again. And what did he do? He slapped her. Like, just slapped her. Like, it wasn't even, oh my gosh, like, the way he slapped her wasn't even, like, I don't know how to explain it. But, you know, they're just arguing in the alley, and it's not even, like, I don't know, it's not even, like, a quick slap. You're like, you know how they're just arguing, and that's just, like, phew. It wasn't even that. It was so slow, and, like, because, you know, he was walking away. I mean, it was getting heated. Then he walked away, which, you know, brought it back down. So, you know, it was just such a calm, about to rise conversation, and he just slaps her. And I'm just like literally, my face, my jaw is just dropping to the floor, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, I had no words. I had to pause it, because I have it on my DVR. I had to pause it. I had to rewind it. Yes, I rewinded this like twice, because I was so in shock, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like, he really slapped her. And I'm so glad Allie walked away, which, I mean, of course she would have walked away. I really hope this is the last straw. Like, it totally should be, because next thing you know, okay, he's got you, like, his hands are moving up. So he's got you by your wrist, and he's got you by your face, and, I mean, I guess he could pull your hair, but guys don't do that. So, what's between your wrist and your face? Your neck. So, the next thing he would probably do is strangle you. Just like, oh my gosh, like, no. Like, just no. Oh my gosh. I was just like, oh my gosh, Allie. And you know, after Allie walks off, he's actually, like, banging up against the wall or whatever, and I'm like, this guy has serious issues. And oh my gosh, you told him, well, I mean, he could have looked it up, but oh my gosh, he knows you're going to Massachusetts. He better not be some psycho stalker, like, follow you there and then start beating you up there. Just no. Which I think is just, like, which I don't think could really happen, because I think Allie has more of a chance of getting a visa for America, because, you know, she's just Canadian. But he's freaking French. He flew from Europe to Canada, and he's trying to come to America, and I'm like, that's a little weird. So, I don't know, I hope he's not some psycho stalker and tries to follow her. Hopefully he just gets the first ticket he can find back to France, so he can, like, be alone forever. Like, you're cute and everything, and you're sweet when you want to be, but when you get upset, like, just no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't deal. I wish I could do a French accent. Sorry, that's off topic. But, yeah, those are my thoughts. So, I'll see you guys later. Toodles!